there's so much unknown. We have to be really adaptable, and I feel like in order to be adaptable, we can't be stressed out. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Maggie, and I am a first-time mom of a 4-month-old little baby boy, Eli, and I love creating these chatty videos where I talk all about natural and non-toxic pregnancy, motherhood, and life. So if you're into that, I would love for you to subscribe and stick around. Today, I'm going to be talking about the 3 things that I do to stay calm as a new mom. So being a mom is kind of stressful. There's just a lot of moving parts, and each phase is just a new adventure. I feel like there's always something to learn. And because there's always something to learn, because there's so much unknown, we have to be really adaptable. And I feel like in order to be adaptable, we can't be stressed out. We need to be calm. So these are the things that I do to stay calm, cool, and collected, even when I'm traversing the unknown with my baby boy. So the first thing is nervine tea. So these are herbs that are specifically for regulating or helping to regulate your nervous system, and most nervine teas are acceptable or okay if you're breastfeeding, but I would definitely talk to your healthcare provider before using any kind of herbs. Some of the teas that I personally like to use are lemon balm, and lemon balm is for nervous system regulation, but it's also really good for your digestive system. And I also love chamomile tea, which just helps me to relax. I find that when I drink lemon balm, I am immediately relaxed. I can feel myself release tension, and I feel like I can approach situations differently or in a better way when I'm not super tense or stressed out, and these teas definitely help. The next thing that I do to kind of just stay calm, cool, and collected is I properly nourish myself. And what I mean by properly nourish is I make sure, one, that I'm getting enough food. So I'm actually taking in enough calories. I am an exclusively breastfeeding mom, and that in it of itself requires a lot of calories, but I'm also pretty active. I like to go for walks, and I'm carrying the baby a lot. So I need a lot of calories. So properly nourishing is, one, getting enough calories, and then also making sure that I'm eating nutrient-dense foods. So for me, I eat a mostly animal-based diet, and what that means is I eat a lot of meats, eggs. I also will eat some easy to digest fruits and vegetables as well, but the bulk of my calories, I say, comes from animal foods. I make sure that I get at least 100 grams of protein a day. Ideally, we'd like to get more protein. Protein is really important. But with that being said, it's also equally as important to make sure that we have balanced meals. So yes, we want to make sure that we have protein, but we also want to make sure that we are getting healthy fats as well as a decent amount of carbohydrates. By eating these balanced meals, we're able to balance and sustain our blood sugar. And I find that I am most stressed out, most tensed, the least relaxed when my blood sugar is all over the place. So by properly nourishing, by eating balanced meals, one, I just feel good. My body knows that it's safe and that we have food, but also my blood sugar is balanced so that I'm not all over the place. And the third thing I do to stay calm, cool, and collected as a new mom is something that I feel like for me personally takes the back burner the most, and that is self-care, also known as inner care. So these are things that fill us up. And being a new mom, you may know that there's not a lot of time in the day. The majority of your time now is spent taking care of your little one, and that's totally cool. But something that isn't cool is when you're going to take care of your little one or take care of the rest of your family from an empty cup. We cannot give from an empty cup. So I just feel like giving from an empty cup creates tension and resentment, and it just isn't a good thing to do. From personal experience, I can tell you that it's not fun for anyone. So I found it's really important to prioritize self-care. And like I said, that is anything that you do that fills your cup up. So for me, it looks like creating these YouTube videos. It's also like personal hygiene, like taking a shower, a nice long hot shower, brushing my hair, brushing my teeth every day. But it also looks like walking and journaling and reading, these things that I can set time aside for myself to fill me up so that I can approach, you know, that unknown territory or those difficult situations with my child from a place of groundedness and wholeness instead of an empty place where, you know, I'm less likely to be resilient. You know, I'm less likely to be able to handle those situations in a calm, cool, and collected manner. So yeah, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, like being a new mom is hard and it's challenging and there's a lot of unknowns and we are faced with a lot of stressors in our life, but I feel like by doing these 3 things that I mentioned in this video, we can approach this unknown or these unknown difficult situations from a stress-free, calm place. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love for you to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.